Happy hump day. I love the middle of the week. It means the weekend is well on its way. And I am glad to be here with you guys. And today we are talking about redemption. Everybody needs a little redemption, especially Jason Statham. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Previously on the Nerdy Ronin Network.
Hey, Squeaky. So, quite a few people have been asking me, what happened to your arm? Huh? I thought I better tell you the story, bro. So I was driving through town. It was a very congested area of town around Main Street. And there were just cars whizzing by all over the place. And as I was driving by, there was this really sweet little old lady trying to cross the road. She had a cane. She was hobbling along. And the cars weren't stopping. So I stopped to help her. And at first, she thought I was attacking her, and she smacked me like 3 times on my right arm with her cane. And I told her, I was like, I'm just trying to help you across the street. You know, I'm a big dude, so people started stopping when I helped her. And finally, she let me help her. You know, I was just trying to help. I get her across the street. And then I have to zigzag through traffic to get back to the car. Get in the car. And I took off. She said thank you. It was sweet. And then I went to the hospital and had carpal tunnel release surgery. So that's what happened. Yeah. All right. Happy hump day. We are here. The weekend is fast approaching. So happy. You're here. I'm here. We're going to talk about good entertainment today. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. In the description box down below are links to all our stuff, including, I gotta tell, I was really excited about this. So excited I wasn't ready. We got these cool stickers. El Nerderino. You can get over at our Sticker Mule swag shop. Link in the description down below. Plus, promo codes to say, or coupon codes actually, to save you some of your hard-earned cash for coffee like Blackout coffee and coffee brand coffee. Check it out. Check it out. All right. So here we are. And I want to believe that I'd seen this movie before, but I don't know if I had. But boy, am I glad I watched it. Let's take a look at this. Redemption. The original title of this was Hummingbird, and that's pertinent to the story. I kinda prefer Hummingbird for the title, but Redemption is what it is. So 2013, rated R, hour and 40 minutes. Directed by Stephen Knight, written by Stephen Knight, starring Jason Statham, Agatha Buzek, Vicky McClure. A damaged ex-Special Forces soldier navigating London's criminal underworld seizes an opportunity to assume another man's identity. That is a horrible synopsis. You can evidently watch this on Netflix, Pluto, and other places. So here we are. Let's talk about this. I gotta tell you, Jason Statham, he's made a couple of bombs in my opinion, but this one, this one's solid. All right. So here's what had happened, right? All right. Jason Statham plays a Special Forces soldier, and in Afghanistan, he sees his entire group killed in front of him, and he survives. So he breaks mentally, and he kills 5. They killed 5 of his, so he just grabs the first 5 people he sees and kills them. Okay, which is bad. That's wrong. You can't do that. But basically, PTSD. All right. So they bring him back to London. They put him in the I guess VA hospital, if you will, right? And at a certain point, he just escapes and disappears onto the streets of London. Are you with me? So he's just gone. And he starts drinking, doing drugs, etc., living on the streets, and just doesn't care about himself, right? And something happens causing him to revert back to the soldier that he was, right? And become the hero that nobody asked for but was needed, and takes on some bad dudes from the criminal underworld there, right? And and kind of falls in love for a minute, right? And then things go badly, all right? And I'm not going to tell you what happens in the end. But it's a well-written movie. Is it like top tier? Probably not. But the character building, the arcs, the way they work through this. There's a nun that has a soup kitchen that's involved here too. The story and the way it weaves together is really well done. And Jason Statham, you get to see his progression and see the man that he once was. All right, when he had a wife and a child, and a loving husband and a soldier, and you get to see how that trauma broke him, and then you get to see him come back to that character, and it's just so well written. Stephen Knight, who wrote and directed this, did a great job. This movie needs more love. All right. Um, PTSD is not a joke, and this deals with that trauma. Honestly, I think the reason he's on the streets, the reason he's drinking, the reason he's self medicating is because if he's sober, he's a bad dude, right? So he's keeping that wall up, and when he gets sober and becomes that bad dude, I'm there for it. The choices he makes, what he does to these bad guys, fantastic. Like as far as an you know what I'm talking about. As far as entertainment, like I'm always there to watch Jason Statham whip the bad guys. Like he don't even play around, right? And his character's believable in this world that they've built here. Um, all the characters are relatively believable. This deals a lot with the homeless population there in London, and I'm assuming there's quite a bit of it, just like in other places. I mean, it deals with all of these issues in a really like spotlighted way, and I'm down. It was a fantastic movie. I think the ending for this movie would have been a little better had they ended it harshly, I guess, just because I don't want to spoil anything. But overall, fantastic. I have no complaints with this movie. Like I said, it seems like it's a little maybe mid budget. Like it's not super high budget. It's kind of gritty, and it looks that way. It looks and feels very gritty, like you're on the street. I would just like to see more people see it. You should watch this. Um, there's there is some nudity, but it's abstract nudity. There's some paintings of naked men. Unfortunately, a couple of close-ups of paintings or photographs, art, if you will, of genitals from men in a passing scene in an art gallery. But just be forewarned. And there's plenty of language, lots of violence. So just be forewarned. All right, this is not G-rated, and it's rated R for a reason. But if this is your kind of film, action heavy, like solid storytelling, you should watch this, and you can watch it on Pluto TV for free with ads, and Netflix if you've got an account with them, and you should. In fact, this video's over. So why are you still here? Go watch this movie right now. We'll be back on Friday to talk about Boy Kills World. Don't want to miss that. For Michael, the microphone, Bob, squeaky chair in the back, and this big fat nerd. We'll see you then.